the top story, the first story that I first brought up here, which is the call for transparency there in Gaston County involving the death of 6-year-old Ariana Baldwin. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is live in Gaston County. Jesse, you were at that press conference this morning. Catch us up. What's happening there now? And again, there's calls for transparency, but fill us in on what's going on there.
Well, like you mentioned, this is about a 6-year-old Ariana Baldwin. This incident happened last year. She was dropped off to a friend's birthday party. This is in May of 2024. And the next morning, her family was alerted that she drowned, her and along with another child who was at this birthday party. And so now at this point, they just have some questions about, her death in general. They have hired an outside medical consultant to review like the autopsy and other medical records, and they say there are things that should be in these records that are not. They note that things like no water in her ear, or that her skin wasn't wrinkled, or that her clothing wasn't wet. None of these things were in any of the reports, which would be consistent with if there was a drowning. They also say that there were other signs of trauma that were reported on one report and not another, like some bruising, scratches, and a dent on her forehead. And they feel like these are things that should be investigated, and that they question again, how or what happened when their child was at this birthday party. Now, we do have an autopsy report. We do have a medical examiner report. And we did also contact the DA and have a statement from them. And we're still kind of going through all of those paperworks, but at this time, they report that there were nothing suspicious, and that this was a drowning situation. However, the family believed there was more to the story, and they had over a dozen people, maybe like 24 family members and so forth, with signage and photos of Ariana. They wore shirts with her photo on it, and they want the case reopened, and they also are asking for every document. They're filing a court order today to have any document related to her death released to them, so that they can review them or have an independent party review them. They again feel that there is more to the story, and that they are asking for transparency in this case. But again, we'll go through all of those documents, and we'll continue to ask questions, and we'll have the statement from the DA at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock tonight. Nick?
All right, that's Jesse Pierre live in Gaston County. Again, a lot to sort through in this death investigation. And again, the family's calls for justice there. And as Jesse mentioned, you can catch her at 4 and 5 o'clock. She has a lot to get through, a lot to sort through today. So I'll let you go, Jesse. Thank you for your time.